This is my randomology, and today we're going to find out, do ninjas have good taste in horror movies? As far as I know, there are no actual ninjas in this movie. What I was referring to was the friend who recommended this movie is a ninja who was one kicked off of a televised dating show because he told the contestant that he could fly. Every word of that is true. I will swear it on a stack of Bibles. All right, Jeremy, you recommended this one. You said that you knew the director. You had some conversations about it. You thought I would enjoy it. So aside from the little blurb on Shudder, I have no idea what this is about. I vaguely remember seeing a trailer for this a while back, but I don't know. Well, let's see how this recommendation turns out. And a reminder that if you like what you're watching, you can go ahead and hit that bell for notifications, subscribe to the channel, head down to Patreon, and become a patron. You can take part in polls to tell me what to watch next. You can be part of live streams, exclusive content. On Halloween, we're doing a live stream for everybody. That's free to everybody here on YouTube, Facebook, everything. We're going to watch a couple of short horror films, but after that, live streams are strictly for patrons. So, without further ado, let's get to the movie. All right, nice creepy shot to start the movie. That's pretty good framing there. Just the trees almost looking like horns or something. I'm getting itchy watching the grass.
Hello?
Hi.
What is this place really?
Yeah, where are we? This house looks like it's haunted by at least 3 ghosts.
So you dragged me through the woods to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre house. I'm supposed to
I like her.
myself. What was your plan?
I'm getting a Mandy Moore vibe from her. Well, someone banged. The hell? I feel like we're missing part of the movie, but okay. I'm gonna assume we're gonna flash back to what exactly led us to this moment.
On the peanut wine?
Yeah, but it's not. I told you it's not actually peanut.
That actually doesn't sound too bad. I mean, there's flavors in a peanut that might go well with
Fruit
wine.
forward.
I had some wine the other day that was apparently aged in bourbon barrels. My wife found it. It was pretty good.
Grapes.
These two are really dorky together. It's actually really nice. I'm really buying these two just like a young couple. They're really vibing off of each other.
That's been in there for like 10 years.
I'm sorry, is this a mixtape for another girl
Oh
on my
no, the
birthday?
peanut wine is the least of your
Great.
concerns now. Okay, seeing a lot more bottles than okay, so how do we go from cool weekend to this? We gonna find out what happened to your girl there, Chief? I'm noticing a difference in the way that the different scenes are shot. When it's the two of them, it's been relatively close ups, except for like the very beginning in the grove. And then right now we're getting a lot of long shots of this guy just here alone. I have to go away for a while. I'm sorry. I love you, Abby. Okay. Okay. Did you piss off the neighbor, and is the neighbor Freddy Krueger? Well, nothing wrong with this. Guy on a porch in what appears to be the South, wielding a shotgun.
Get off my lawn.
Yeah, this place is perfect for just dumping a body. Not that I know anything about dumping bodies. Okay, so how long were these two here? Okay, his beard's definitely grown in the one where he's alone.
I get that thing off before he floats away.
What the hell? What is with these transitions? I mean, they're definitely working to, as a shock to the system. Yeah, I would keep driving, What is going on here? How long has she been gone? This guy just devolved.
No, but ever since you left, some kind of thing's been coming out of the woods every night. Scratching on the door, trying to get in the house.
Would that be guilt? Murderer?
I know you're okay. I know everything in these woods.
I named all the squirrels. Trying to figure out the timeline here. Like, did she leave just recently, like a day ago? Or it has to be a few nights because he said he's been coming out every night. Have you filed a missing persons report? Whose house is this? Like, he said it's his family's, but...
Hey, yeah, also, I think that monster ate your cat.
I shouldn't laugh at that. That kitty was cute. Well, these lyrics are painfully accurate.
Bare necessities.
I'll take care of it.
What, are you running out of booze?
It's nothing you should worry about. I've seen you drink the gnat juice.
Yeah, call the gorilla park. Hey, man, free is free. I got kids.
Wait,
This guy procreated.
It's your own.
self-respect, wait.
What's that?
A little self-respect. Come on.
That ain't a shot. I don't know where she went to bartender school, but that ain't a shot.
No. Woo! You're not gonna do this.
Come on. All right.
Oh, God, no.
Big.
Cheers.
Oh, self-respect, man.
Here's
Self-respect.
to being a proud American.
God, I feel like I need a
Anything
chaser
she gets.
after watching that.
It tastes like going blind.
I'm liking these characters. There's a lot of really good character moments in this. Really tells me, like, who these people are. I am, however, very curious about the, you know, freaking werewolf apparently scratching up the walls at night. God, these transitions, it's just... It's giving me that same feeling he probably is experiencing of just being disoriented. God, what is this thing? Of course, the obvious question after that is it actually real? I mean, is he hallucinating this? Or did Abby turn into a werewolf? Okay, alright. Nice touch with the tire swing moving. You know, the Jaws approach don't actually show the monster. Oh, there you are. Hey, puppy. What?
Full of blood.
Okay.
I think you got it, buddy. You know, like cats can do this shit.
Yeah, how big of a cat are you talking about?
Definitely. A panther could have done all this.
A panther.
They're on a rebound, too. They're fucking again.
You ever seen a panther, Wade?
It was a nightmare. And it wasn't a horror movie. It was the Discovery Channel. And it was during the fucking day.
Oh man,
Watch a lot of TV,
I love Wade, but seriously, he's like, good chance he's dead at the end of this
I was
movie.
saying that it,
I mean, she just left.
Did she take her things?
where'd she fucking go?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that. Like, did she just did she take her
Miami, maybe?
things? Like,
Especially
would they
when
leave
school
them
went to see
behind?
your old boyfriend.
Hey, you know, I'm honest though. Like, I really like the characterization that we're getting for all of these people. I mean, it's like I know exactly who they are based on everything that they're doing. It's
I mean, there's got to be reports.
Reports of what, Hank? Monsters?
yeah, that's exactly what he's
My
asking
Uncle
you
Pete
for.
Ask 100 people in this town alone. Half of them gonna say they seen a UFO or a ghost. Shit, most of them gonna say they seen both. Even though 500 single scratch.
I'm just realizing that a lot of this movie is these just long shots, just
Fill in the
these
blanks, what we don't
oneers.
understand. It's human nature.
That's hard to pull off. So kudos
Letting
to
our
the filmmakers and
imaginations
the performers
draw
here. That's
faces on the noises and the
nicely done.
dogs since we were
okay. So this is spanning at least a few years because if she's just pregnant and then in the present time, post Abby leaving, he's already a dad. Or were they visiting, or what was going on?
Maybe when they can come out at 8 years old, so I don't have to do all the diapers.
Oh, not a great thing to say. I can see some cracks in the relationship. Okay. This is different. Oh, upstairs. again, I guess on one of these we're actually going to get to see the thing like right there in front of us.
Darby? Darby's in you, girl. Oh,
No! How could that possibly be Darby? Oh. What the hell? Well, find out what happened to the cat. There's definitely something going on as far as his relationship with Abby and this monster. I mean, the monster showed up after Abby left. I'm wondering if there's a possibility it could be Abby? Or some version of this? I got a weird like Kafka feeling off of this thing. You better be careful. Okay. Where have you been the last few weeks?
The birds leave every autumn, return again by summertime. Let's live like it's always August.
That's your reaction? After everything that happened, that's your reaction?
Great, when it gets here, then just fucking kill it.
Some of the magic seems like it's gone out of this
Please
relationship.
fix the front door. That I went to my reunion. Like I told you.
What?
That I begged you to come to, but you said you didn't want to drive all that way just to put on a tie and stare at people's noses.
Did this reunion take like a week or something? Wait, so she went to a high school reunion and he just lost it, even though... Did he just forget all this?
Well, that explains about 9 hours.
Yeah, what about
Not the other 4 weeks. You were
4
gone.
weeks? She was gone a month. They're both wearing the same color scheme, too. They're very much the same. They're both afraid of actually confronting the
You know
other.
what I can't... You used to look at me like... You couldn't believe that I existed.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure you're real right
I
now.
can't believe you're lucky. I'm a 33-year-old, unmarried, childless bar manager living.
Oh, they work at the
in a place
bar.
that I
Okay.
really wanted to leave.
I also just realized there's a very slow zooming in going on.
I think maybe you're looking around.
Like, it's been like 5 minutes, and I just realized that we're getting closer and closer, and it is at a snail's pace.
I'm thinking,
This is like a really dark adaptation of Green Acres.
remember where we were tonight 10 years ago?
Is that first scene?
Right here. Right in this room.
Okay, this movie took place over a way longer time period than I thought originally.
No, well, Mama got the nuggets and she told us to live it up a little bit.
We're staying up to the crack at 12:30.
Party animals.
I should laugh. That's totally my wife and me now.
I may have.
Hank has been shooting at cars and ranting and raving about monsters, and now we're all just gonna sit here and pretend like it didn't happen.
But do you have to bring
I mean,
it up
we're
right
all
now?
friends.
I never gave enough thought to the things that made you happy, to the things you care about, or things that make you who you are. Or hell, maybe I ignored them sometimes.
I can't tell if he's saying this to be like genuine
Made me feel
or
small.
something else.
You are enough for me, Abby.
This might be the conversation that you want to have when everybody else isn't here.
This is for you, baby. And Julie.
I already know it from just those notes. This is sweet and slightly inappropriate in front of everybody.
I talk so all the time. So.
He's got a good singing voice.
And I thought that I don't belong. And now that I am leaving, now I know that I did something wrong, 'cause I missed you. Yeah, I missed you.
Now how's everything gonna go sideways? Because there's only a couple of minutes left. Kudos to whoever picked out the music for this movie too. Like it's been pretty good. Some of them have been a little on the nose. This one though was set up at the very beginning as being an older song, and it really fits with what he's been going through as far as the relationship. So it's a good payoff. It's a good payoff to a joke in the very first scene. Chekhov's gun. You show a gun, you got to fire it. You show a cassette tape, you got to play it. What the heck are those paintings next to him? Okay, that. Okay. What in the world is that thing? Yeah, okay, now blow its head off just to be sure. Oh my god. That was fantastic. That was just it literally came out of left field.
I was supposed to give this to you.
Oh, that was definitely different. That was all right. Let's talk about it. All right, Jeremy, you were right. There was a lot of stuff on there that I was going to enjoy. That was different. It really was. Now, seeing the end of it, kind of looking at the whole thing together. I'm not sure if I would call this like a full-blown horror movie. It was definitely more of a romance with horror elements. I mean, horror definitely played a part in it, but it really wasn't the main point of the movie. The main point of the movie was this relationship. The monster definitely kind of served as a way to address a lot of the stuff that was going on with Hank. But for what it is, I think it was very well done. It was a very good character study. The fact that he broke down so hard with her being gone and her just disappearing like that. The supernatural elements kind of really like just helped emphasize that loneliness, that gap, that kind of frenzy that he went through when she wasn't there anymore. And big props to the filmmakers, because up until that thing jumped out, I was 99 convinced that Hank had made it up in some way. Like somehow the blood was another animal. Somehow he saw something else eat the cat. I was this close to just saying, you know what? Maybe the monster's not real. And then that happened. Oh my god. That ending too. Like it may seem kind of like a cop out to just show the monster like full front and center like that. In some ways it is, but I think you kind of have to at that point, because the main issue, Hank and Abby, has been resolved. Hank's used the experience to grow and become a better person. Abby, for her part, she didn't exactly come out of this squeaky clean either. I mean, just kind of disappearing for a month and not coming back. Hank, a lot of this falls on Hank too. I'm not trying to shift the blame or anything, but just that realization that at the end of the day, Hank really was sane. He was not seeing things. There's definitely a lot of stuff. This is definitely more of a study of a relationship than it was kind of a horror movie. It was still pretty horrific in some areas, not seeing the monster. They did a very good job of pulling that off at first. And that one very brief glimpse that we got, it was I could have sworn it was like a rat in a dress. I was really close to saying, is this Abby? Is this her transform like lycanthroping out there or something. There's a lot more stuff. There's definitely a lot of stuff in this movie that can be analyzed in terms of its symbolism, foreshadowing, characterization. Definitely, I loved the writing for these characters. They were all very unique. They very much avoided everybody sounding the same. I had a lot of fun with it. It was a good little mystery. It was a good little moment. I think as much as I loved those one-shots that the movie had, I do think that, especially towards the last half hour, I think they dragged the movie down a little bit, especially that conversation that they had in the door frame the night that Abby turns 34. It did slow it down somewhat. I mean, the story kind of came to a crawl when Abby came back, but I think the writing and the investment in the story made up for it. If I'm going to critique anything, it's that. I think the last act of this movie did feel like it dragged on, which is odd because the movie is barely like an hour 20. But yeah, if I'm gonna criticize anything, it's probably that. But I think there's more than enough more of the good stuff that really just kind of makes up for it and kind of picks the last third of the movie. And definitely that last scare, that last jump scare was perfect. All my defenses were down. I was not ready. I was not ready for it to be that blatant and brazen, and good job. Jeremy, thanks for the recommendation. If you see this guy again, I think I saw that he was actually the guy that played Hank as well. I might have read the credit wrong at the end. I wasn't really paying attention, but if you do see him, I mean, not that me saying anything about the movie's gonna, be a ringing endorsement or anything, but hey, tell him I enjoyed it. Tell him it was fun. I wish I could use a movie like this in class. For a couple of reasons I can't, but if I ever do get the chance, definitely putting this on a list for the kiddos. This was fun. This was good. I liked it. A+ all around. Good times. So thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel, go ahead and sign up for Patreon, become part of this channel, hopefully growing a lot more in the coming weeks and months. I will see everybody next time.